What's up, guys? It's your boy Pete, and welcome back to Planting with Pete. Now, if you're new here, this channel consists of almost everything houseplant related. To tickle your fancy, hit that subscribe button, sit back, and enjoy the video. Alright, guys, on today's video, we are doing my top 5 plants that I would say I'm just staring at one of them right now, and there are 5 in here that we are going to try our best to do a complete grow up, however you want to call it, this year. Now I usually don't do like goals or whatever. I usually just try to just spread the love throughout all my plants and try to get them all, you know, growing stable at least. But some of these, I mean, you've watched the video, so some of these I'm having, you know, some troubles growing, so I don't know. So this year, I'm going to try my best to get these guys to actually look like something, even though they look like something. But I really want them to look like something, you know. So, just make sure. 2, 3 of these are, like, they're not even on the struggle bus. They're growing, but I can't get them to grow properly. Alright? And then the other 2 are just fine, but when I grow plants, I don't know, I get to a certain point and then all hell breaks loose. I don't know, but yeah, we're going to figure it out. So let's start with the first one. What I'm going to do is, yeah, let's start with the ones that I really don't feel like moving, or they're in a spot where I just can't get hold to them. So what I do, you guys, I do an insert. So this first plant, you guys, this is the an orchid cactus. I don't know what type of cactus this orchid cactus is, but it is an orchid cactus. Now, if you've been following me, now this plant here is super uber old. I don't know exactly, to be honest with you. I honestly do not know the lighting requirements, the watering requirements, any of that such. The only thing I do know with this plant is if you give it the light that it needs, then it actually will grow or give you those leaves or stem leaves, however you want to call it. But if not, it's kind of like one of the, like a philodendron. The leaves and things, is it a leaf or is it a vine or is it a stem? I don't know. The leaf, it looks like it runs, you guys, and it's just a very long stick. And then once it hits the light, then it spreads back out. Now the sticks that you're seeing, if you haven't been following me, then you know for a fact that this here plant sat right above the spider. Well, you're literally above the spider farmer grow light. So the bottom leaves, the bottom portion, as you can see, is a lot thicker than what's at the top. What's at the top was just growing above the light, so again, it just looks like a stick. But guys, this is the year for this here orchid cactus. What I'm going to definitely do is, once I finish this here video, I'm definitely going to dive deep into how to grow and maintain an orchid cactus. I mean, I can definitely get new growth from it. I just want it to bloom. If I can get it to bloom, that is the key. The key is to get it to bloom. I wonder, do they have any variegated orchid cactus? But yeah, I want it to bloom, you guys. So the first plant is the Orchid Cactus. Now, this is your second plant you've already seen before. I'm pretty sure you just seen it in I don't know if it's just seen, but when did it go up? Yesterday or the day before? Day before yesterday. The update of the Apple video. So nothing much has changed for this here plant. And as I just said, second plant here is the Monstera Apple, which is right behind me. This here plant, you guys, I'm loving it for the most part. Now, I have realized with a lot of my rare, uncommon, or just plants that I don't want to croak because of me, I don't put them in sphagnum moss. Now, Monsteras, they are forgiving, kind of like philodendrons when it comes to missing the water, but I don't want them to be stuck in sphagnum moss and I missed, you know, a couple of waters and then all hell breaks loose. But all in all, as I said before, with these here plants, with Monsteras in particular, they get to a certain size for me, and then, like I said, all hell breaks loose. Maybe I go to freaking out. I could possibly overwater it or over-fertilize it. Things of that such tend to happen at a certain point. But again, we're going to figure it out. When the next time you might see this here plant is, we're going to put her on a plank because of that leaf that you have seen or may have still see around. In fact, It's facing the back, and I don't like that. And of course, it only does that because there's light, and it's facing light, and light is everywhere in here. So yeah, we're gonna plank her and hope for the best. I mean, they are just easygoing plants, and she is growing, as you can see. But all in all, you guys, we're definitely, and I mean definitely, going to get her growing. Do you see this? This is my definitely face. We're definitely going to get her growing this year, and I just want her to grow to a point where I have to rearrange things to make her fit. That's how much I want her to grow. But second plant, you guys, Monstera Apple. Oh, these are not in any particular order. Just yeah. Third plant, you guys. Same situation. Nothing wrong with her. Again, if you've been following the channel, then you know that I did this on purpose, kind of counter-reacting the issue that I did when I planted her. Third plant, you guys, is not a Monstera. Third plant is the prayer plant, or Maranta black vein. Now this here plant does this almost every year. It's typically a peaked issue. I typically do something to any of these plants at any given time of the day, any given time of the year, second, month, millisecond, and it's just all hell breaks loose. All right, this is one of those another moments. Oh, did you hear that? When I planted her, I was so skeptical about giving her root rot that I put the root ball maybe a maximum of 2 inches above the rim pot, and it's when I go to water her, I water her in the middle, unfortunately, and the soil is draining down on the sides, you guys. So instead of this here plant cascading across the floor or the pot, how they usually grow, and actually, you know, make new plants, and then the nodes from the plants will actually grow down into the soil and, you know, support the plant, make a bigger plant, bigger root system. But like I said before, extra watering, unnecessary watering, no, not unnecessary, just watering, I shouldn't have did that. All in all, I shouldn't have potted that. I always bite out. It's just, guys, we're going to get her back to how she is. But as you can see, there is tons of new growth. Not tons, but it's like 5 or 6 growth points that you're looking at. And she's doing a lot better. But yeah, I did put the soil on top to kind of react the issue. I might have to just chop and prop her and allow it to grow back and just fill the surrounding pot with the props, if you get what I'm saying, just to make it a fuller pot. There's nothing wrong with the root system. It's just the foliage, basically just the plant trying to breathe and reroot itself at a position where it can get a little bit more air. I covered the roots, covered the crown, so it's kind of like gasping for air. But yeah, you guys, third plant, not Monstera, sheesh, Maranta black vein. I love that plant. If you do know, she has been the top plant for 2 years now. I mean, 2 years running now, and I'm just loving her. It's probably honestly more than that, because I've had that plant, I think, before I started YouTube. So, and it's an OG. So yeah, all right, Maranta black vein. All right, guys, these last two I can pick up. They're literally right here. Now this here first one definitely needs to glow up, and I mean definitely needs to glow up, you guys. I've already seen her a few times already. This is my Philodendron gloriosum. Long story short, grew her from a stump. We've had issues and still kind of sort of having issues, but yeah, I mean, nice, compact, just wonky growing, you know. So again, these are the 2 best leaves. This is the one from the newest one, and this is the newest one, you guys, seeing me kind of sort of destroy on film. But if you notice how short these petioles are, they're up under, well, we're up under some brighter light situations. So I'm pretty sure, just like, you know, the plant, you give them enough bright indirect light, the petioles won't be as long, because you definitely can see, like, this is not where she was supposed to be. All of these are not where they're supposed to be honest with you. But I did make sure after I potted her in this container, I will try to link the video up for you guys so you can see But we potted her in this container, and everything seems to be copacetic, you guys. There's like tons of white roots down at the bottom. She definitely needs a watering, which I'm going to do today. I'm trying to show you guys hopefully without making a mess. Can you see some? Yeah, there we go. See, yeah. So we're going to definitely keep a freaking eye on her, because you know I love her. I love her to death, and I literally grew her from like a stump. And she has spread since the repot, and I think the repot activated it, to be honest with you. We have a new growth point that has not started yet, all in all, but we shall get this thing together, you guys. This is the goal. The goal this year is to get her where I want to get her, and I might, yeah, I'm gonna wait till probably the next video, you guys. We're gonna add more soil. We're going to do garden soil on the top, because the season is changing. Pretty sure you're going to get a video on that. Season is changing. I want to make sure she's ready and able to kick off the growing season strong, you guys. But Philodendron gloriosum, I've honestly thought about getting another one that is just already growing and like stable. But with me growing it this way, I can definitely tell. It will basically learn, you know, what not to do. All gloriosums are not the same, I can tell you that, but yeah, it'll basically just let me know what I can and can't do. But Philodendron gloriosum and all this foliage, you guys, she is like literally poking out on one side. I don't know if you can see that from there, but she's leaning this way, which is strange because there's nothing over that way, except for the light. All right, and last but not least is another one that I do love. I'm pretty sure you know which one that is by now, but yeah, we're gonna get these things to glow up, because this is a dangerously pretty plant. Now the gloriosum itself is pretty, but it does come in different varieties, but not as well. You know how I feel about the lemon. But anyway, this is the Philodendron species of our citrus. Yeah. So backstory, got this a few months ago. She was in a regular, I wish I had one to show you guys, but she was in like a one of those nursery plastic pot things, and thought she was doing good until she was ready to start crawling, and I took her out, and you guys know what I did then. Anyway, I had to wait till she get her root system back. I cut this is the top cutting. Yeah, top cutting. The mother part, or the bottom portion, is still growing actually inside of my grow tank, which I'm thinking about taking out and putting in here. At least once she gets another leaf or so, I might just stick it into the what's the thing called? Into the shop. But you know, I have to make sure that she does the way she's supposed to do. But this is the leaf, one of the newest leaves. This is the leaf before that one, or the leaves that came in my care, you guys. Is this one and this one. The other two I got already, like this one, and there was one, I think, or two more bigger than that one. But she gave me this one, which was fairly big, and then I ended up cutting her, and that's when you see me do this here video. And then she finally pushed out this little girl, which is like a perfect heart-shaped leaf. I mean, come on, guys. Like, for real. Like, look at that. Look at that. The only thing about it is it's small. I can't help that, you know. I did it. I cut the partial of the root system off. I'm trying to get this sheath off, you guys. I cut partial of the root system off, and to be honest with you, I completely forgot that I cut it off. Not that I cut it off, but I forgot that disturbing the root system of any plant, especially a plant of a good size with a good many of roots, it's going to take a while for the roots to grow back and the plant to actually start stabilizing and growing as well. Looking down here, I see a few little red roots going on. Of course, she needs some watering, but yeah, the majority of the roots that I see are like right there, which I do love the red because you definitely can distinguish those in the dirt, even though you can with some of the white roots, but if they're already like covered, you get what I'm saying. But yeah, she's definitely going to get a glow up, you guys. I'm like, oh, like we're in. We are like balls deep. We're gonna get this. All right. My goal is to literally get this thing together. I do love seeing, and I also have my eye this year. Sorry, you guys. Once you start to see black specks, yeah, it's soil. I'm trying to make sure there's no insects, but it's soil. But I also have my goal. I also have a goal to get a Philodendron, I think it's species Columbia species, something of that nature. Definitely would like to get one of those, but again, I want to be able. I think I am. They're fine. I mean, this one would have grown if I didn't cut it as much. You know, I finally figured out the watering, and then we found this container, so watering makes it a lot easier instead of something round and small. But yeah, you guys, this here Philodendron Citrus. You know how I feel about the color, but yeah, I have my eye on the SP Columbia. It just, you know, it's just, this is the leaf, you guys, that got like attacked. When I say attacked by spider mite, I didn't know. I honestly did not know. I don't know where it came from. I mean, I can guess which calathea it came from, but I did not know. I did not know, because this leaf faces like the light, or it sits literally this way. Don't know why that leaf came out that way. Whatever. But hopefully the other one pushes forward. And to be honest with you, I see a little split. You probably won't be able to see it, but yeah, you can. It's a little split there. So this patio don't look as big as like when this one came out, that leaf, but we're gonna figure it out, you guys. And I guarantee you, I don't want to say guarantee you. Well, yeah, I'm gonna guarantee you that I'm going to try. I'm not saying that it's going to happen and things are going to fare out, but we're definitely going to try. And it took me a while, maybe 20 to 15 minutes, to figure out which plants I really want to dive into this year and make them pop. You know, everything else is stable. I mean, they've been through the storm, been through the ringer, and yeah, I mean, my silver band could have made it, but if I give silver band just a regular haircut, she's going to just. So I mean, she's fine right now, and I might go in panic mode if I cut her. I'm kind of like with the black band. I really want to cut her and make more. I mean, she's making more on her own, but it's like a slow process because of me. But we're gonna figure it out, you guys. But that is it here for today's video. I'm looking around to make sure, and I think that's it. Everything else is on a stable up and go, except for the ones that I mentioned, and they are stable, kind of like the Monstera Apple. Then, knock on wood, you guys, it's only a matter of time, and I hope that this year we can get it together and move forward. But that is it here, guys, for today's video. Please do me a favor, hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Also, let me know down in the comment section below, what do you know about a freaking orchid cactus? I mean, there's tons of information online, but it really only matches, like, I mean, I can take the information, but I would rather take it from someone who can tell me their environment, so I can at least not mock it, but adhere it to my environment, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, let me know about that orchid cactus. I think we may have a hold on these here philodendrons down here. We just have to wait on the elbow. And then the Maranta, she's fine, but definitely let me know about this here orchid cactus. I really would like to grow an orchid cactus to bloom. I mean, I'm growing it, but I really like it to bloom. I don't want to put it outside. I mean, I could put it up under the tree, but I didn't have anything personally to do with it. So that's all Mother Nature. And yeah, I mean, she can't take all the credit. But yeah, guys, that is it here for today's video. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure the notification bell is on. This bell will keep you notified, let you know what's going on with Plantwitpete. If you'd like to support the channel directly, there's a thanks button down at the bottom, like a little hashtag thingy with a heart on it if you would like to donate to the channel. directly. It's down below. I do need to make a what do you call those things? A thank you for the people who have been donating. Thank you so much. And that is it, you guys. I might do 1 or 2 more videos before the temperature starts to drop. It's like maybe 68 now. Yeah, it's gonna get down again to the 40s, but it was a good day today. But yeah, you guys, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you on the next one. Bye.